Oh, I'm live. Hey, very cool. Anyway, welcome. I'm getting ready to do a show, actually on Blog Talk, and it's going to go live in about 12 seconds. So I'm going live on Blog Talk.
Your show will go live in
Can you hear
5
that? Isn't that
seconds.
cool?
4, 3,
So I'm going to hold off
2,
in just a second so I can
1.
say, hi, Blog Talk and folks on Blog Talk and folks on YouTube. I'm doing a live show on YouTube, and I'm also doing a live show on Blog Talk, and it'll go live after I'm done. Isn't this cool? So, yeah, having faith and keeping the faith. I did a podcast this morning, and I said, okay, I wanted to do another one tonight because, man, I've had an amazing day. And I haven't been with anyone particular, but I've just had a really, 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 really amazing day. So I've gotten a lot done. And what else? And I'm doing a lot tonight, and I'm working, and I'm playing, and I'm glad to be here. So I think that having faith can be difficult. What do you think? Have you ever lost faith? Well, you never really lose it. So the first thing I'm going to say is, you know how we say love is a verb. I think we need to say faith is a verb too, right? Um, and most people say seeing is believing, but I think believing is, and then you see it, believe it, and then you'll see it. Um, I was watching, and I'm going to get it for you guys right now. Hold on one second. Spiritual movies. I'm looking on Alexis right here, or whatever, and it says miracles and visions, and it's evidence shown that actual footage and eyewitness accounts that prove miracles are real. It's like they see miracles, and it's really cool. I think you guys should watch it. If you, it's on, I think on Amazon Prime. Love Kennedy is another one. I like real stories, right? And Love Kennedy's a real story, and this one is a real. Well, it's an hour and 2 minutes, and it's a real documentary. Okay, so it's interesting, it's fun, and I think it would help everybody. You know, it helps me. And I've myself have lost faith at times, right? And I go, okay, how can I get faith back, right? So one of the things is I never really lose it. You never really lose it, but I do think meditation is key. And sometimes meditation, just taking a few deep breaths in and out, I'm making sure my dogs aren't at the window because they'll bark and it's disturbing. I love dogs, I love all animals. So it's hard, and it's, to have faith when the chips, you don't see anything. The chips are down, for instance. You just had a fight with your sweetheart, and you think you're never going to work it out. And then you just say, okay, God, angels, higher power, however you see your higher power, I'd like some help here. And I'm grateful for the help that you're giving me. And thank you for helping me put this relationship back on track, if that's meant to be. And sometimes having faith means that maybe there's something that, if this is meant to be with this person, this sweetheart, or my sweetheart, or maybe there's something better. So one of the things I've learned, and I've watched, gosh, so many movies, and I've lived so much myself, as we all have probably, right? Is that if we just say, maybe this isn't the best person for me, or maybe it is, and we need 5 minutes, and I say 5 minutes, we just need a little bit of time here. And just one of the things that I do is say, okay, God, if I'm supposed to work it out with this person, because I recently broke up with I'm going to put this back to my own experience here, because I'm not ashamed. Well, sometimes I am, but not about this. He and I broke up in April, and it was such a challenge because I'd been with him just about 4 years, and so challenging. And we broke up. And I was like, okay. And I was sitting, because I moved out, right? And we were going to try dating and working it out. But, you know, I remember getting a message in meditation. Meditation is key to get messages from. I also teach a channeling class that you guys should think about taking, because it's really good. People learn to channel, people learn to see and talk to angels, to their higher power, to Jeshua, which is Jesus, God, whoever you believe in. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I just moved out, and that was hard, by the way, because you think you're going to marry this person. And so I'm once again, fourth time, I'm sitting there and I say to myself, man, what's going to happen here? Will I ever see him again? Because I found out right after we broke up that he was actually moving to Jacksonville, and that was came out of the blue. He didn't know it until this happened. I mean, after we broke up, and so I'm sitting there, and and I go, man, what's going to happen here? Because you build your life with someone, and then when we were living together, I moved out, just a chaotic mess in my heart, right? And that's normal. And then I was sitting there, and I heard an angel say, and a higher part of myself, a higher part of me say, you're going to see him. Two voices here, and I saw me. Okay, we're a lot smarter in our or or our soul, however you see that. You will see him again, and I could thank you because I have so much love for him, and I don't know if we're supposed to get back together or not. But what I do know is I go, okay, I've got to live in the now, and I have to work on the anger. So for the past few months, that's what I've been doing. Make sure my dog's not doing anything. Sorry, I've got two of them there. I've been working on my anger, and as I've been working on the anger with him, myself, forgiving him, and all that, I realized there were some things that I was holding on to. So I said, okay, God, Joshua, angels, the higher part of me, thank you for helping me, and my soul family on the other side, right? My mom's there, my grandfather, my great grandfather, and my uncle, who's a couple uncles who are in the military. Thank you for helping me. And so things are coming up, and I go, okay, do I want to hold on to these or do I want to let them go? Right. And because I said I wanted to be the best version of myself that I can be. And sometimes to be the best version of yourself, you got to let things go. Right. And just have faith that it's going to work out. So hard. And maybe money, right? I've had money challenges before. Most of us have on some level, right? And so anyway, the other day, I was praying with someone. I said, listen, this money challenge, can you please help this person with it? And thank you so very much. And show me what I can do to help as well. And uh, few about a week later, things turned around for this person, and it all worked out. And then I have another. She's actually became a good friend of mine, and I told her, have you ever fallen in love? Right? Love is wonderful, right? I told my best friend, she's like my sister. I said, I love the beginning and the middle of love, the relationship. Do not like the end. So then I made a comment to God and the angels, and I said, hey, you know what? I want to skip the end. I just want to be in the beginning and the middle and seem like it's always the beginning and happy. And I know that's not practical, but I think you should always have more happy times than not happy times. And so I'm gonna have faith about that. Anyway, so my friend, this is, well, gosh, 9 years ago almost, and about 2 years ago they broke up. Okay, and he was a mess and she was a mess, and I said, you're gonna get back together, Di. And no, we're not, Therese. We're not getting back together. Isn't that funny? No, it's not when you're going through it, right? Well, anyway, long story short, they did get back together about 2 years ago. And she goes, oh, he'll never marry me. I go, yes, he will. Yes, he will marry you. Anyway, so a little bit later, I think Christmas time, no, right before Christmas time, in 2019, he asked her to marry him. And that cool? And got a ring, and they made plans. And last Saturday, they've been married for 1 week. And she told me, she goes, do you remember that reading that you gave me? I go, not really. And I remember it vaguely, but I don't hold on to things because then I'll just be going crazy. Not that I'm not already crazy. But in the reading, she said, you told me that I was going to be living in this house that's going to go up a big mountain and the long driveway, and it's going to be cold, and I was like, okay, she lives in Colorado, by the way. So I said, great. And here you are. And she said, and you told me that he would marry me, and he did. And she didn't really believe that, but I know that he was supposed to marry her. And I know that she had to go through some things before he did. So, and he had to go through some things, and, they put it together. And when you just move out of the way and have the faith that the right thing is going to happen, the best, sorry, the best thing's going to happen, then that's what happens. And I think that's so important, right? And so, people say, well, Tari, how do you do that? Well, I think when you have faith, remember it's a verb, right? And it's easy to drop the ball. And when you do, one of the things I say, I go, I know this is going to work out. And I know that I know this is not forever. It's just right now. And man, I'm gonna cry. Sorry. Um, and I know that. And so I go, just help me, hold my hands, And so I'm in I was cleaning my house a little bit today, and I don't have it's not big or anything like that, with my guy, we lived in a rather large house, and and I moved out, like I said, and he moved, and blah blah blah. It's like a forever story. Whatever. We all have had those experiences. So I was sitting there going, or I was cleaning up a little bit. I said, um, I said, God, Joshua, angels, what do you think? Do you think that's going to happen? And I'm asking that now. And then I see an angel go, and I see an angel standing beside Joshua, and she says, and Joshua says, because they communicate, telepathically for me, and says, "I'm not. Do you know it's gonna? Do you believe it's gonna happen? I know it's gonna happen." I was like, "Yay!" So, I celebrate the victories with my own doubts, right? Because you're gonna have them. Well, maybe you won't, but I do. And one of the things that I think is key is meditate. I had meditated a couple times yesterday. I'm going to meditate tonight or this evening. It's what time is it? It's probably around 7:15, 7:30 here. Yeah. Okay. So it's, and I'm going to meditate. I also think it's important to move. I love when you exercise because, have you ever heard live in the now? When you're exercising, you're definitely living in the now. And I had a great time this morning exercising, as I did a show about that this morning. Because when I'm exercising and I'm running or I'm rowing or I'm working my on the floor with my body, body exercises, then you can't stop and start thinking about, oh, I wish my sweetheart would call. I wish I had this job. I wish my business would grow. I wish. You have to stay right there in the now. And so, anyway, I'm in the now, and I'm running, and I'm picturing Jesus with me. And I say, okay. And he says, I gotcha. And Joshua. And the angels are running with me. And I go, can we do another, I was sprinting actually. And can we do another tenth of a mile? Can we do 2 tenths? Long story short, I finished that run, and it was a mile and a half. And it was like uh, 12 minutes maybe. And I can do a better mile than that, but it was a mile and a half. And I was with Joshua, God, the angels, my soul family, and they were all there and running with me. And what a feeling. So, moving, meditation, and just saying, hey, thank you for helping me with this. And I'm not going to be stuck that it has to be this way. I know if I turn it all over to Heavenly and however you see Heavenly and, higher power yourself too as well, then the best thing will happen. And keeping the faith, even when it doesn't seem like it's going to work out. I promise you, without a shadow of a doubt, and I'm saying this because my own experiences and my clients' experiences, that it will work out. And it'll be better than you ever think. I promise you that. Okay. And so that's what I have to say about that. And a couple of other things. I'm on Blog Talk too as well. Blog Talk, you can go to my channel. And Blog Talk Radio is Angel Coaches. Angel Coaches Turi Abbott is where you'll find me at on YouTube. I'm looking to brand Turi Abbott and Angel Coaches. So hopefully this will work out. So we'll see. But that's my hope and my wish, and I'm doing it. And maybe Heavenland has a better deal for me than this, and that's okay too. So anyway, that's that. I'm teaching a lot of classes right now. I'm teaching a channeling class. About 4 or 5 weeks ago, about 5 weeks ago, I taught a series of classes on clairvoyance, seeing and talking to angels, your higher power, magnetizing and manifesting, right? Wouldn't that be great to say something? I wish that I would like to manifest more, a better job, right? Or better career, or the person of my dreams. And wouldn't it be great if you did that and it happened right away? Well, good thing it doesn't, because my cousin would have a set of hooves, because I got mad at him one day. Said, "Get your hooves off my candy." We were just kids, right? But anyway, magnetizing, manifesting your soul's plan. Why are you here? We're always here for something, and not just for kicks and giggles. So those are some that I did, and now I'm doing a set of channeling classes, so you can channel and channel someone, or Jesus, angels, God, believe it or not, and your soul family, and so you can see them and what they have to say to you, or maybe somebody else, and give them the messages. And you can be totally aware. It's not your body or anything like that. You're totally aware. Most people do channel like that. That's the way I prefer, and that's how I teach. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it so very much. Those are listening now. And remember the movies I said. Miracles are normal. Miracles are natural. And boy, one of the things I usually do if I'm on Netflix or Amazon Prime, Amazon channel, I'll just ask it for spiritual movies, and they got some wonderful ones there, right? And it's so uplifting. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say good night and have a wonderful Saturday night. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to be doing my channeling class. But hit me up with a text if you'd like a yearly readings. I'm starting those, only do them once a year. And there's fun, exciting, and you get a lot of cool information. And they last about an hour, and they're recorded. The classes, if you're interested in the classes, or if you're just interested in a regular old session, then give me a call or text me. It's always better to text me at 954-636-9401. Once again, that's 954-636-9401. And let's keep our thoughts on this country. People, we got to support each other. We got to support our government. It doesn't matter what kind of person you want in office, Democrat, Republican, or independent. Always support the office of the president, okay? Because there's so many people tearing it down, and that's one thing I do. It doesn't, because I'm personally independent, but because I don't want to do a party thing. But so if we support the office of the president, then he's going to have a lot of people that do not like him. But let's support our government, whether it's whoever it is, and keep that in mind too as well. A lot of us are from military families. I am, and so I know our soldiers in the past, right now, and in the future are keeping our country safe. And I so appreciate the military. I really do. And I so appreciate a lot of people that really keep this country safe. All right. And on that note, text me 954-636-9401. And if I can help you, or you want to do a yearly reading, we talk about love relationships. We talk about romance. We talk about your children, your family. We talk about if you're looking to create a new person, or you want to get married, or you want to start a career, or you want to change a career, or you want to start a business, all those things, and who your angels' names are. Isn't that cool? And we're surrounded by angels. I think also, to really keep the faith, it's good to pray before you go to bed, or whatever you want to call it. Put your intentions out there. I do. And I always say God, angels, God's angels, Joshua, and all the other light beings on the other side, and my soul family. Thank you for keeping myself and my house safe, my animals safe, and us protected, and help me be the best I can possibly be, and help as many people as I can. And then I just say good night, and so it is. So if that works for you, that's what I put out there as my as my evening, going to bed. And I also say, please help me. Thank you, not please. Thank you for helping me keep the faith. And I said, thank you for helping me, because when you say thank you, I promise you, the whoever you pray, meditate with, your higher power, higher part of yourself, God, Jesus, whoever that is, the great I am, they already know what you're looking to create before you even ask. I always like that, and they help you keep the faith. Get yourself too, as you can. There's a set of Jesus card. I think I've got them actually. They're by Doreen Virtue. And so you pull a card and you get a message, or you can get angel cards, or you can get affirmations. But those are wonderful to work with in the morning time when you're getting out of bed and you want a great thought to start your day. Exercise is key. When you move, you change your mindset, you change everything. So if you're doubting a little bit, or doubting a lot of it, and you're having a hard time with faith, start moving. Get some affirmation cards. Get some angel cards. Get the Jesus cards. Jeshua cards. I always see them as Jeshua. Anyway, I hope that helps you guys. And thank you so much for listening. And you and everybody with you and your family, have a wonderful evening. Bye now. Bye, Blog Talk.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.